Back at it again with Uncanny Adventures, Avengers, but Captain Marvel Dark Tempest, because I'm in love with Captain Marvel lately, and I went to the store because I missed 2 or 3 weeks, and I was like, I gotta get the last issue. Well, guys, guess what? I have this issue already. Remember the issue 1? I introduced you to this guy, and I forgot his name. It's like Havoc or Explode. Nitro is Nitro. And he's pretty much like the antidote. It's hard to tell what's going on here. Here we go. The antidote to, Captain Marvel's power. She can't absorb him. So yeah, pretty much nothing really happened except for this fight, which is really cool. But at the end, well, let's just go back. At the beginning, we see her with all these kids, right? And then after she gets beat up, the Nitro guy comes and who are you? And he's like, well, what does he say? I'm Nitro. Oh, I'm offering you power. Wouldn't you like to be a bomb? Wouldn't you like to be the bomb? But I think he's gonna transfer his power to them, which is crazy because she was quote unquote saving these kids, but turns out she's not saving nothing. Anyways, up for grabs in the I'm giving away some doubles of mine. Oh, also, there's been a lot of Marvel stuff lately. We have the Champions Chaos that I just talked about, and then coming up here. But we do have some new Batman, DC, Batman Catwoman, the Gotham War. Yeah, ooh, I'm going to subscribe to this. But there is a Batman versus everyone going on right now. That is awesome. Batman 137. Yeah. Oh, man. I've been missing out or something. That's awesome. I thought I had all my Batmans going still. Anyways, yeah, I haven't read this yet, but it's a freebie. There was a few other freebies as well, but this was the one I wanted to read. The other ones were just I'll take it, but I want this one. I want to read this one. And then this Raphael Grandpa. I think we talked about that already. I'm going to check it out. They said it was notable. Noted up. If you want to read stuff, feel free to pause it and yeah. Shout out to the creators and whatnot. We did a part 1 to this, I believe. Uncanny Avengers part 1. No longer Scott Summers, no longer Cyclops. He is now Captain Krakoa, and it rewrote his whole genetics, so he's not actually Scott anymore, but they still refer to him as Cyclops from time to time. But from away downtown, we got our girl Black Widow showing up, doing the one thing I know she does good: shoot. And she sniped Homeboy. Baff. Yeah. Also, I didn't see this part. Must have been last issue. But Homeboy's arm is broken. I don't know. It's just torn off. Yeah. See, I broke my arm. And this is pretty much where it ends. This guy, Andres and Andrea. Yeah. But his name Quicksilver gets a little bit overconfident and inhales some coughing dust, which puts them down. They are stealing a warhead, so whatever they did broke into this place. It's just where are they? They're stealing from. Did it say? It probably says in what I was reading right there, but we're not going back. Anyways, the Blob, beat her up. I think the Blob's kind of beside himself because they were their friends a few days ago. And if you don't know, this whole The Mutant Massacre thing all started with the end of Krakoa, which happened at the Hellfire Gala. Yeah, so there's always bad things going to happen there. Anyways, Deadpool's here. Cyclops has a whole bunch of type of new. I can't even begin to name what they are because he's so new, right? So there's his crew of mostly flunkies. Andres and Andrea. I forgot what that guy's name is. Monet. I don't want to fight you, Monet. I forgot what that guy's name is. Anyways, but yeah, Homeboy's arm's broken. They're pretty much retreating. Well, they're not retreating because we already forgot what I was talking about. They just took off. They just left. They got beamed up, Scotty, and here comes Black Widow in for a crash landing. I don't know why that actually just happened, but it's pretty much over because they just vanished. And here's one of their guys. Sure, I'll talk. Humanity first. He pops that cyanide pill. And yeah, I thought you were a telepath. Yeah, but he has a psychic blocker embedded in his head. Wow. All right, let's get back to base. We need to regroup. Yeah, because y'all got beat down and Homeboy got a new arm. Oh, what is it? This is the Winter Soldier's arm. One of Bucky's old arms. So, yeah, that's cool. Testing it out. Works like a charm. And Rogue pops in and she's like, yo, Mon Ami, guess what? Mistakes were made, but what did she say? Oh, it's right here. But I'm taking over the Unity Squad, she says. Yeah. Anyways, Deadpool comes in, says, hey, that's a bad idea. Just because we got beat down, you come in and you're all afraid and you're like, no, I'm the leader now. In desperation, let the man lead and you follow. So Deadpool's pretty much like OG'd right there. Oh, our boy's back. Here we are in the Planetary Defense platform, the Bloom. And it's Mr. Stasis, like Mr. Sinister, but the more sinister version. I don't know. But I don't know why they drew him like this. This looks way cooler. This reminds me of like someone putting into a cartoon the guy in the movie that we saw. Anyways, everyone's regrouping. He demands them to be asleep. But this is weird, right? Homeboy's like, wait, where's he at? Oh, excuse me, Captain, but my sister's in there. And he's like, yeah, I know. He goes in there and throws down. So I'm like, bruh. And then the brother's like, oh, dang. To be my sister, bruh. So I think there's some trouble going on over there. And then, oh, Captain's coming to meet, who is it? Mr. Ulrich. Thank you for making the time to meet me. Who do you think it is? Daredevil. So talking about Daredevil and how he can help because he's like a pub defendant or whatever. And these fools are like doing something with the warhead. Yeah. We're missing a nuclear weapon. God help us all. This could go radioactive. And you can find the rest in these things. Oh, Dark X-Men just came out and I missed it. Alpha Flight. I don't read that. But anyways, that was Uncanny Avengers #2. Who's this? This is like the girl Kamaru from X-23, but why is she here? Anyways, peace!